Welcome to the Ripples of Perception series. I'm Lisa Hayes.
I'm Iva Nasr.
We're so excited you're here joining us because just as casting a pebble into a pond creates ripples, so do we as we go through life.
Please stay with us through the series as Lisa and myself, in each segment, share a variety of stories, downloads, and experiences that enrich our understanding of perception.
Are you ready to get started?
More than ready.
Iva?
Hello.
Did we just spend quite a bit of time talking about every topic under the sun and then came up with this one fun topic, no pun intended?
As compared to the last time we sat to record and I surprised you with a topic you didn't even know about. So it's quite almost the extreme experience.
Right. And so, listeners, if you haven't figured out the no pun intended, we are going to talk about fun today. And what is fun for us? And obviously, it's a perception. Some things are fun for others, and some things are fun for us. So, today we can look at children, for example. They have fun at a lot of things because they're exploring many things for the first time. Children probably are our best example of what it's like to have fun if we want to explore what's fun to us.
So, what I'm seeing for myself right now, Lisa, is that what would it be like for me at this point in my life, in my current lifestyle, current circumstances, to have that same level of curiosity and funness as a child might have.
Very, very deep.
At some level, it seems like a fairly easy answer. It's not feeling that way, though, for me right now.
I feel it's deep. I feel it's to explore as an adult what's fun for us. We have to go into the depths of our inner awareness.
The kind of fun that you and I are talking about, yes.
I mean, let's just think about it. If we've lived a long life and we're still having fun, then we live to love and love to live. And if we're not having fun, then are we going to want to get up to address the day? There's got to be an element of fun. When we go to sleep at night, there has to be something that we can look back on. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Even if it's just a conversation with someone over the phone or getting together to play cards. I mean, some people like games. I love games. I have so much fun when I play games.
I do too.
I just love it. And I should do more of it, I guess.
Games, for example, what have you been enjoying?
Well, I mean, I love everything from the extent of board games to card games to pool to ping pong. I love to play tennis. I just love activities that you use your body to engage with, and then other activities that you may use your mind to engage with. I love the fun about it. It's not necessarily the competition around it, it's just the ability to converse and collaborate and have laughter and share an experience with someone around a game.
I can go with that.
So I love that. And I also love doing ripples of perception with you because we love to talk. We've talked about that. It's fun to talk. It's fun to share.
Not any kind of talking, though.
Exactly.
True. And it's talking with you, not just the subject matter. There's a compatibility. We're not the same individuals. We're very different in many ways. However, the things that we do have in common are meaningful to me in a way that makes it easy to have fun with you. And I find for myself, everything you said, I agree with. And I also love games in this sense, maybe not every example you gave. Enough of that, though. Even having fun in context with others lately doesn't have the same draw on me that it once did. As a general comment, I'm not going to break it down to every last detail, but just in general, the qualities of certain things have to be present for me in order for me to just let loose and just this feeling of having fun.
Do you feel like you have to go back to sort of a childlike behavior where you're feeling free to be you and not without anyone judging you? You're just having fun in that way?
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to go back to that persona exactly. And I am free, and I am free to be myself. And I don't go out. It's not like I walk around with a task list or an inventory list, like where the situation or other people or me have to go through a checklist. It's a response system. It's either appealing to me or it's not. When I step back from why something might not have been appealing to me in context of fun, usually it's because something about me just being me was not going to be compatible with that situation. So I feel like I am consistent within myself in my, let's say, childlike qualities.
Yes. And if we can bring more of the fun element into everything we do. Now, that's not to say that we can necessarily bring the fun element into working on our taxes, like I was talking about, I did before I came here, and you've been working on yours too. Is there any way we can make that fun? Probably not. Maybe we could take fun breaks.
And I go into it with the mentality of letting it be easy. And so attitude is what I'm getting at. Attitude is a big part of whether something feels mildly fun, like doing taxes,
exactly.
or quite the opposite, which is daunting task, and one thought triggers the other. Money, what's my life? How much income did I make? What, I mean, it's a roller coaster in either direction. So not everything has to be fun. Not everything is fun.
However, we can whistle while we work.
I was going to say the attitude. That's
yeah, that song in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I remember once doing the dishes at my sister's home, and I thought, this is fun. So I was surprised in myself because typically I don't like doing the dishes. Yet in that particular case, I enjoyed it and brought an element of fun into it.
My sensory system has changed. I think that's a big part of it. Just to stack more examples on what you're talking about.
What do you mean by that? Like your sense of smell and sight?
My sensitivity, to hearing too many loud sounds all at once. For example, I wasn't like an avid fan in terms of going to games like basketball games. However, I did go to a handful over the years and had fun, had a lot of fun. I don't have that same experience anymore.
Yes, I understand what you're saying, because professional sports, especially, can be entertaining, yet there's always that competitive side to it. And there's always a loser in those games. And I'm finding myself more and more feeling empathy for the losers and all the fans that were upset because their team lost.
So it takes the fun out of it.
Out of it.
And you know what God is talking about, games like that is loud. They're so loud. Like,
Yep.
go to
Oh,
a
yeah.
basketball game. Now, I'm using it as an example because it's a pretty obvious example for me right now of something that I once enjoyed. And I'm not saying I'll never, ever not enjoy a game. It's not looking very likely, though. And I can't just go and enjoy. I'm triggered, I'm stimulated in ways that end up being distracting as opposed to just having fun. And there are several examples like that for me in my life right now. It's not that I don't have fun. I'm just very selective right now, more so than ever before.
Well, to parlay on that, I played tennis in high school, then was raising kids and busy in my job. So I took like a 20-year hiatus. And then I started getting involved in a USTA team. And then I started to go through a lot of changes in my life, these metaphysical experiences and things. And I realized I wasn't having fun, especially playing the matches, because I didn't want the other team to lose. It was like this realization that somebody was going to have to lose. And so I felt almost like I didn't have the drive to play competitively, which wasn't going to make our captain happy. So I took a 6-year break and finally went back a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago, with a whole new attitude. I needed that break, though, so that I could put this idea of no one losing in perspective. And what it was I realized I could go back and play and have fun without this feeling of huge disappointment for me losing and them winning, or them winning and me losing, and just let go of this emotional charge around it, if that makes any sense, so that I could have fun in it. And then now what's happened, I've won the last 3 matches in a row, okay, that I've played, and I don't walk away feeling badly about anybody. In fact, the opposing teams says, well, that was a great game, instead of walking away with their head down. So it's like I can win now, yet it's like everyone wins. It's just a score that makes no difference anyway. And so if I lose, I can also feel the same way. Well, that was a competitive, I don't want to say competitive, but what I mean by that is all players played well.
Well, challenging,
yes,
the technique, bringing out the best of the game, and
yes,
you know, stimulating each other and inspiring each other. I mean, you can bring a lot of that into a competitive sport.
Yeah. I remember one time playing cards. It was like euchre with some people in my law firm years and years ago. We had this overnight conference thing we had to go to. And I caught one of the litigators cheating. I said, "You're cheating."
Well, that takes the fun out of it.
And he admitted it. And I said, "Why?" So some people will do anything to win.
That's not going to change our conversation, is it? Because there are several examples of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like they don't have fun unless they win. What does that mean? So I guess fun is, again, different for everyone. I think what we're talking about in terms of fun is joyful excitement, joyful experiences, whatever that might be.
Even peacefulness is fun.
Mhm.
I mean, so it doesn't, to me,
Mhm.
fun doesn't have to be a carnival, for example,
True. With all the noise.
or just color and movement and just fun that way. It doesn't have to be a carnival. It doesn't have to be even something that
Stimulates.
necessarily makes me laugh. Or fun is lightness of being,
Mhm.
for example, to me. Fun, lightness of being.
So fun can be playing my flute, playing my drums, playing the piano. That peace. There's no competition there. It's just almost a meditative state where I'm playing music and listening to the harmonics of it. Fun can be hiking, walking in the woods, listening to nature, enjoying the beautiful trees. And as I said earlier, going back to the childlike behavior we had as children and just observing children, fun can be, as you said, the curiosity, the ability to see something in a different light, aha moments.
Fun is, for me, consciousness, harmony, so much so that these things are not the focal point, they're inherent, therefore bringing out lightness.
I agree.
I love to dance. However, I don't have fun in every venue of dancing. So it's not just dance that is fun. It goes beyond that. There's a certain quality of where I'm at, the energy of the venue, the quality of the music, the people I'm with. Otherwise, it's a distraction. So I think this is what I'm getting at. To be in a situation, whether it's me playing a game on my computer or out with friends or one other person, it's the quality of the experience that makes it fun for me, which is probably true for everyone. However, how we define that quality differs. It's perception, like you said earlier.
And the quality could change over time.
Exactly.
Where it isn't quality anymore for us.
Exactly.
Because I remember for 25 years, I skied at our lake house, water skied. And, got pretty proficient at it, did, the slalom skiing. I enjoyed going out in the morning and skiing on the glass and getting the exercise. Toward the end of it, I remember thinking, am I enjoying this as much? Is the quality of my skiing as enjoyable? I mean, I wonder how many times I've been around this lake. 50,000. I mean, it just wasn't the same quality. And it just almost felt robotic. Yes, I was getting exercise. It was nice to get outside, yet it didn't seem as enjoyable.
Yes. what once used to be fun for me, as a general rule, no longer is in the same way. It's not a blanket statement. There are still a lot of fun things, and I still have many fun moments by myself and with my friends and all of that. However, overall, though, I'm going through a period where I'm really not sure what is fun to me in that deep sense.
Mm. Well, it's certainly not fun to look in the mirror the day after a party night and wonder, why did I say that? Or why did I do that?
Are you, do you have something you want to share?
This was a
Lisa?
long time ago. So to also discover fun would be to be able to look at ourselves in the mirror the next day and say, I still
see.
like you.
Yes.
I like myself.
Mhm.
I said and did things that were loving.
Mhm.
That could have been a reflection on a fun experience.
Mhm.
Maybe we didn't think of it as so much as fun at the time. Yet if we reflect back, we can see that the loving experience was also fun. And to get back with what you were saying, some of the things that you used to do that seemed fun are no longer as much fun or fun now.
To me, right now, to live a quality life, which I do, does not have to factor in as much, am I having fun? Because I love myself, I love my work, I love my clients, I love the food I eat, and I love making it and sharing it with others. I love my mother, I love helping her and also enjoy her helping me. I have a quality life that within it has enough, more than enough moments of giggles and laughter and doing things that in that more generic way are fun. However, if several days go by and I didn't necessarily do something fun in that more textured, dramatic way, it doesn't mean I'm not having a good time.
Good point. And I think that each of us have a different fun quotient.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
And I remember someone telling me a long time ago, Lisa, you just really like to have more fun than other people. I mean, are you like, you need to have more fun, something to that effect. And that is probably pretty descriptive of me. Now, do I have fun every day in the way that I would categorize fun in terms of this childlike, freeing laughter, fun? No. Do I crave it? Yes. Do I want to have it at least ever so often? Yes.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree to that. So there is something unique to the experience of funness that is like it's specific to that brand, that makes it different from joy, that makes it different than love or peacefulness. So I agree.
Yeah, it spices up life. And a lot of people are searching for it in all the wrong places, let's say, possibly. And
they're not going to think that, though. However, if we compare it to
true,
the qualities that we're attaching.
True. Very perceptive of you. Perception.
I just, all of a sudden, I was in someone else's shoes going, Don't tell me what I
Exactly.
find fun.
I mean, going to a bar at night is fun for a lot of people. Wouldn't be for me. I'm over that. That was
a
college.
long time ago.
So I get that. And a lot of people may seek fun in all of these different relationships, like, one guy or gal after another. That's not fun for me. So it is about perception and differences of personalities. I think the important thing that I wanted to stress at the beginning of this and now toward the end of this conversation is that can we at night, when we reflect on the day, honestly say, oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Mhm.
Is there anything we can say? And if not, maybe we can plan something for the next day that could give us a level of funness, as you said.
Well, the search for what you just mentioned is an important path. What I mean by this is it is important to have a percentage, a quality, an infusion of that in our life, even if it's not every day or even sometimes on a weekly basis. It's a soul searching for me right now. All of these things, including what is romance to me? What is love with another to me? What is even this notion of freedom? What is that to me? All of these things almost have to be swirling together for me to start isolating fun from other things that are also enjoyable. I am listening to you very, very carefully today, Lisa, in the way you're talking about the topic and the way we've engaged this conversation and what it's bringing out of me. I am listening carefully, and I know that I'd like to have more fun in my life again.
Me too.
Does this mean I'm not at peace? No. Does this mean I don't live a quality life? No. Could the quality be more enhanced and therefore a reflection of me being myself by measuring it in how much fun I'm having or not? Yes. So I need more fun in my life.
We could all use more fun. And I think the first step is to reflect back and say, okay, did I have fun today? And what can I do? What gives me joyful excitement? Is it traveling? Is it talking to this person tomorrow? Or what is it? And I think once we go inwardly and discover what it is we enjoy about life, and then we can do what it takes to manifest that. Because otherwise, we're just going to wake up and kind of dread the day. I feel like we want to wake up and feel excited, just like little kids feel so excited. We get to go to the zoo today. I mean, they're thrilled. If we can wake up occasionally, at least, with that same excitement.
You know what I just figured out? Most of my fun these days starts out and some days stays within the echo of a day where I'm mostly on my own, meaning that as I branch out into the world, into my day, into outreach to others and things and places, I'm just in a more selective place right now to where fun truly, like if I'm being very honest with myself, where I say, I had a good time, that was fun. So I'm seeing that it's rippling from the inside out, whereas in the past, it might have been a little bit more from the outside in, stimulation from things and occasions and activities. And like, no matter where I went, as long as I was dancing, I was having fun. I can't just have fun dancing anywhere right now. There's a quality that has to match where I'm at in a more internal place so that I don't even think about it. So I'm either feeling it or I'm not.
That brought the depth of fun to another level, and I'm just getting chills. So, with that, to be continued.
It has to, because I'm going to figure this one out and create more fun experiences that are just so inherently and freely, without a second thought, fun to me.
Fun to me. I love it.
Thank you for inspiring this conversation, Lisa.
Until next time, Iva.
Aloha.